So many people get stressed when they try to learn a new language. It seems so hard. Sometimes you spend a lot of time taking a grammar test, reading a lot of books about it, and you still can't become fluent in English. And sometimes you even feel like this is not for you and you think about quitting. Well, don't. Seriously, don't give up. Because in this video, I'm going to tell you 5 practical tips that have helped me become fluent in English, and I believe they can be useful for you as well. Before that, let me tell you a little about my background. When I was about 20 years old, I became interested in English. I just liked the way it sounds, and I knew that by knowing this language, I would create new opportunities for myself. So I started learning it on my own. In college, I studied some basic English, but I wasn't really interested. I didn't like the way they were teaching there because it was boring for me. So I learned it mostly from watching YouTube and movies, and I realized that I can learn English faster and easier on my own. And now I'm at the level where I can speak, read, understand, and write in English pretty well. I can even have a YouTube channel and create content in English. So, here are those 5 practical tips that have helped me the most to become fluent in English. Number 1. Create an English environment you need. You have to train your brain to perceive it as your native language, and that requires hearing and using it every day. I stopped watching dub movies and started to watch them in a original version. I even unsubscribed from some channels on YouTube that were in Tamil is my native language. But you don't have to do that. That is optional. Also, I stopped translating. When I didn't know the meaning of word, instead of translating it, I googled it and read its definition. So by doing all these things, I added more English to my life as surrounded. Number 2. Watch and listen. Listen to more English. Listening to something in English every day not only helps you understand better, but also is a great way to improve your pronunciation. The more English you hear, the more you memorize. You improve your vocabulary. And when you get to speak, you kind of formulate your thoughts faster and you speak more correctly. I listened to a lot of music, watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I started to understand a lot more, and my pronunciation got better. So, watch and listen to whatever you want, but it has to be in English. Number 3. Ready to speak. The internet. You can get into online chats and talk with people. If you have a friend who is also studying English, you can set a day of the week when you speak and text each other in English only. What I did to practice was I started to talk with myself. Yeah, maybe that's weird, but I don't care because it's worked. I was just thinking out loud, like describing my day. I started to create content on YouTube. I was filming videos and communicating with my audience. So, as you see, there are many ways to practice. Just don't be afraid to speak. Yes, you will make a lot of mistakes, especially in the beginning. I still make mistakes a lot when I write, when I speak, but that is okay. That's exactly how you learn and get better. All you do is studying boring grammar books and focus on only on theoretical part. Please go out there and practice. Use English in your day-to-day life because that will be more fun and a learning process will be much easier. Fourth one, read out loud. This is a good learning hack. It is the thing that helped me so much to get rid of my accent and take my pronunciation to the next level. So I just took any book that I was interested in and I was reading out loud. Yeah, the first try might be terrible, but it's okay. Just keep practicing and you will notice that your English skills improve. You will start to articulate better to pronounce words more correctly and more naturally. All these steps combined will get you to good English level. I still use them to improve my English. And finally, don't forget to be consistent, is the fifth tip.